How's it going, guys, and welcome once again to the Foot and Fist Sports Network. Now, as you can see, I'm not in my usual studio, or whatever you want to call it, wherever I film, I guess you could say. I am in the process of moving, so lighting is going to be great and things like that. They are going to improve, obviously. I just got here like 2 hours ago. I immediately started filming, and yeah, so we're going to go ahead and talk about Manchester United versus Swansea. Now, one good thing that did come about the fact that I couldn't immediately make a video was the fact that I was thinking about the game for a lot longer. A lot of times when you're a fan and your team has been getting kicked in the ass quite a bit lately, then you immediately jump to like, okay, we're going to start turning things around and this is where we start getting better. However, now that's sort of how I was feeling when it first happened. I was like, okay, Manchester City dropped points, Chelsea dropped points. Not Chelsea, Arsenal dropped points. So we're getting ourselves back into the title race, even though Liverpool are top of the league with I think 8-point difference still. However, I don't have any faith in Liverpool, so I'm pretty damn sure that we will be able to catch them. Okay, at the same time, yes, sure, we did gain a point, or 2 points over City. But the big thing is that we only beat Swansea. You know what I mean? If we didn't go out there and beat Swansea 3-1, we really would have needed to be worried, because Swansea are dog shit. You know what I mean? No disrespect to them, but they only have 5 points out of 10 games, out of 11 games. They haven't won a game since the first game of the league. I mean, that's just god awful. And if we didn't go out there and destroy them, then I would have been very, very worried. Just to be honest with you. However, we did go out there. We got some wonder goals. Pogba's goal was spectacular. I really liked Ibra's first goal. His second one was pretty good too. Overall, I think the performance was very good for Manchester United, and the biggest thing I take from that game is that Michael Carrick needs to be playing every single game for us, or at least as many as he can. Why? Because he brings us balance, he brings us quality passing, and he just brings a control to the game that we don't have when other players are on the pitch. One of the things that really made me happy about this game was the fact that I was forced to eat my words when it comes to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my previous videos, but I was saying that Zlatan was looking tired and that maybe he needed to take a game off, maybe even two, at least a game off before the international break, just to find his legs back, because he was looking like he was having some trouble getting up after being tackled and things like that. He just looked like his legs were starting to get tired and he was starting to feel the fatigue. However, he went out there and he got 2 great goals, and he was playing well for the team. I really love what Jose Mourinho said. Now, a journalist after the game asked him, were you frustrated by Zlatan Ibrahimovic's performances, and were you a lot happier with how he played today? And what Jose said was, if you have a striker who isn't getting goals, and that's the only thing he does for the team, then you're playing with 10 men. However, if you have a striker who isn't getting goals, but is doing well for the team, he's playing as he's a part of the defensive work, he is good at building up play for the team, then you are playing with a guy who isn't getting goals, but he's still a part of the team. The problem is that the other players weren't cleaning up, I guess you could say, the chances that Zlatan was creating. And this time, Zlatan provided us with the goals that we needed to clean that game up. And that's exactly what we need him to do. Because he's, 35 years old? He can't necessarily be relied on to get goals every single week. Because the fatigue is real. The fatigue in the Premier League, just like Antonio Conte even said, is that, and Pep Guardiola also said the same thing, is that the fatigue in the Premier League is not like something they haven't seen in other leagues they managed in. And that's a real thing. And Zlatan, all respect to the guy, he's a physical specimen when it comes to footballers, but there's a difference between playing at 34 years old in the French league and playing in the Premier League at 35 years old. There's just a difference there. The quality of play is different, and the amount of physical stress that you have to put your body on is different. And Zlatan is getting used to that, I think, and against a smaller team, hopefully he will have gotten some momentum, and in the next game he will continue to get his form. He has a week and a half off to rest and maybe get his body back up to prime conditions. And I think that this is definitely the chance that United needed to go ahead and get on a run and maybe start racking up the points and getting closer to the top dogs, because now we have a run of a few easier games because there's no easy games in the Premier League. Whereas Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, all those teams have to start playing against each other. I think we only have to play against Arsenal and Tottenham. Those are the only teams that we have left of the major teams, and whereas just about every other top 6 club have to go against each other still. So that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, please hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links will be in the description below. And once again, I apologize for the set. Things will get better. We'll start getting better as soon as possible, to be honest with you. I will still be trying to put up videos as much as I can, but I don't have Wi-Fi where I live right now, so bear with me. I'm going to be putting up videos at least once every 2 days, at least. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.